I forgot to put lipstick on. Happy Saturday, everybody. Let me fix my stinking hair. Looks awful. Got to get it fixed today. See two people. Good morning. Hey, girl. True. Girl, I've got to figure out you a different name. It's too long for me to say, not for your channel. I don't know your real name. So, what am I going to call you? TCT. K. Is that your name, K? Okay. K. Okay, great. Hey, Kim Smith. Good morning. Got the most awesome package yesterday. And I just want to thank Eric G for getting me hooked on the channel called Channeling Eric. Great job. I binge watched it last night. Hey, Cheryl, Cindy. Oh, gosh, let me make sure my headphones are connected, guys. Nope. It may be dead. I don't know. There we go. Sunny's outside the window. Let me get these notifications down here. Hey, Samara. Okay, Kay. Great. Yeah, I hear people call you by your initials, but I just wanted to give you a nickname or call you by your real name. I'm good, Samara, although my tendonitis on the... Let me see if I could show y'all what my ankle looks like. I doubt it. Can't get my leg up. Then I'll show y'all. Carla Marie made these little slippers. She sent me a bunch of stuff. See that, guys? Oh, God, I got a cramp. Oh, gosh, that hurt. Sorry. Oh, lost my earbuds. Yeah, that right there is killing me, y'all. Killing me. Whatever I want to call you, I'll call you Kay. I love it. I like that name. So Carla Marie, I'll show y'all what she sent me. She sent me like a bunch of crochet dishcloths. She made me some little slippers, and these are so comfortable. And they don't aggravate that big knot on the back of me. It is painful. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night, Cindy, and that place right back there will be bothering me. See, I broke my knee, or my tibia, which is right up here. You can, I'll show y'all what my knee looks like. I broke it, and I didn't have insurance to get it fixed back right. You really can't see it, but there's always like a big hump right there. And I got tendonitis from walking around on my knee. They did an MRI a couple years ago, and the orthopedic said that there was still a crack in my knee. So that place below my knee is kind of looks swelled up, is fluid. He said the fluid was leaking through the crack, preventing my leg from healing up all the way. I do cannabis for pain. I can't take pain pills because I have an addiction problem. I'm in recovery. I have been in recovery for 6 years. I couldn't tell you the last. I did have to take pain pills when I first broke it, though. I did, but my hubby doesn't have an addiction problem, so I would give him my medicine to lock up, because if there's medicine in front of me, I don't have self-control. Still to this day, I think I would right now, but I don't know. I don't trust myself. So I gave them to him to lock up, and he would give them to me when I broke my leg or my knee. Okay. Anyways, oh my gosh, y'all will not believe the stuff that Carla sent me. And a beautiful card. I like this card. It says, sometimes it seems like life is 2 steps forward and 1 step back. In those frustrating moments, it can be easy to forget how far you've come. But promise me you'll never forget how amazing you are and how many people care about you because a lot of people do, especially me. She wrote me a little note inside there. She also sent me this, and she sent me some bath salts to relax when I'm stressed out. I love these things. And she didn't know this, but I'm a cheapskate. When I see stuff I want, I don't care if it's $2. Sometimes I won't get it. But I'd been looking at these, and she didn't know that, and she sent me that, which was really crazy. And guys, I'm going to go to Walmart this afternoon. I've been putting it off forever, and I'm going to get me something to like I can keep all my little cards on, hung here that everybody sends me. Okay, and she made me a lot of these little dishcloths. I told her I was like, they're so cute. I don't want to use them and mess them up, but she's like, I'll make you more. Hey, sunshine baby. Samara, yes, I'll tell you about the book in just a second. She made me these little shopping bags. I love it. It's like so hippie looking. I love it. I love them. I got two of those. Oh, this one. I love this one. And sent me like little pot holders. So cute. All kinds of different colors. Dish towels. I love the coffee mugs. These little doilies, whatever you call them. I love this one. It's so beautiful. Anyways, I don't know if Carla's watching this morning. I think she's doing Easter with the babies, grandbabies. And I love that one too. My hubby, he bragged on her. He's like, I'm impressed. That was his exact words. And he never says that. That's cute. Oh, yeah. I loved these colors. Those are cute. I know y'all don't want to hear me ramble on, but I'm showing you. These are like the little bath salts. Look at the little scoop. Isn't that so cute? And it's vanilla caramel. Caramel's my favorite. Oh my gosh. My dog's sitting down here by my feet. Oh my goodness, guys. Show y'all my bra. Yes. Okay. Now, Samara, about the book. Hey, One Love. Good morning. I called my mother-in-law the other night and she was in a bed. I talked to Pink and I was like, the reason I didn't thank you for the other book is it never came. So I called her that night. I had talked to Pink and she was in the bed. But next day, my hubby went out there and he's like, yeah, you've got a package here. So I thought it was my book, but it wasn't. It was the package that Carla sent me. Amazon always ships for us. I don't know about anybody else, but it comes to, I think the book come to the house address. The first one. Okay. I'm thinking there are some pretty bad addicts that live up the road. I'm thinking that they took that out of the mailbox, thinking that Mark, my hubby, had ordered something expensive because he does order a lot. But I think that they took the book. I know, Mel, it's so me. Samara, my hubby just said that she should open up her a little Etsy shop. I mean, to me, I would carry that as like my little, I don't know, put my stuff in if I was going to the pool, your suntan lotion, or you could use it for shopping bags. They are so cute. I love them. This one's my favorite. I love both of them, but I love these colors. Like a blue right here. It's hard to see the real colors because of the lighting. I can ask her. I just seen that she messaged me through Messenger. And this little book, man, I love this. So, you know, I figured I'd write all my passwords to my emails since I've got my AdSense accounts mixed up. I don't know which which email I have linked with my AdSense account for this channel. It has been so confusing. Yeah, they are so cute. I was so shocked when I opened the bag up and this whole thing was filled with crochet items. Of course, it was in the box. I was like, wow. Okay. So thanks to Eric G. Hi, Carla. How are you? Um, Thanks to Eric G and some other people, I've been binge watching the Channeling Eric channel. Really, Kay? How long has it been? Kay, I don't know which email address I have linked up with my AdSense account because I have my email CC's live. Okay. And when I go through the YouTube studio here on the Chromebook, it's showing I made 21 cents on that email. Okay. When I go to the other AdSense account, which has my real name on it, my email address has my real name, it doesn't show anything. I don't know what the crap I've done. I'll probably never get the money. It's the truth known because I don't know. Um, I guess it doesn't matter. There is okay, if you look up, AdSense has a channel on here, and I watched a video about it, but still, I mean, it might help you some. It didn't me because I'm still lost. Carla, is that you? I thought that was you, Carla Marie. I can't pronounce your last name. I'm going to try. Lechtenberger. Oh, okay. Before I get started on the Channeling Eric channel, did y'all see my post about Juror 13's grandbaby, Gabrielle Grace? If y'all didn't, go check out the community post. And for those of you that pray for the baby. She has a lymphatic, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, lymphatic malformation. That happens when they're developing in the womb. I've kind of looked into it a little bit. Yeah, well, see, that's the problem, Samara. Went over that threshold. There's $100 threshold. I'm at $172, and it still doesn't show in my AdSense account. I don't know. Did you see it, Cindy? I've not went and looked at y'all's comments. I don't think. I don't think it even notifies me when people comment in my community page. I know, XOMOs. I told my hubby, I said, I hope they feel like crap when they open that package up and they see it's daily devotionals. I've got the 12-step book here. The other book was the daily devotionals, and I'm mad about it. I'm very upset. Someone bought me that book, basically just threw their money out the window. It makes me very upset. But could you two not fight, please? Gosh, Chloe, get away from me. Lady don't like it. The dogs fight over me. Lady, please don't do her like that. Come here, Chloe. Come here, Titi. Oh, this is Granny Wilma's dog. She's a Yorkie. We took her in after Granny Wilma passed away. Mark's granny. Right, Chloe? She's old lady. Look at Yeah, Sonny's probably took the book. I really think somebody stole the book. I really do. Hey, White Lightning. Saw you on the other channel. How are you? So, I was going to talk about, let me get back on topic, y'all. Y'all know I digress a lot. The Channeling Eric channel and the Afterlife interview with Charles Manson. Oh my God. When I was told about that channel yesterday, I went and watched it. Here I watched the Afterlife interview with Jesus and all kinds of things. It was like amazing. My husband didn't believe it though. But the Afterlife interview with Charles Manson was very, very interesting. Charles Manson, when he died, he didn't go to hell because Charles Manson, he said, now this is just what the show said, the channel, said that he found God in his later years in prison right up there at the end. And he didn't have any remorse for anything when he was here on earth, he said. But when he died, he had a review of his life. And he took responsibility for the murders. Oh, it is very interesting, White Lightning. Joelle. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, see, I get my stuff out at my mother-in-law's. That's just where we've always got things. We used to live beside of her. And this is the first time this has ever happened. We order all the time, and we've never had anything down. But let me get back to talking about Charles Manson here. I get off topic. I'm so sorry. He had a review of his life. He said what made him do the things that he did was he was a narcissist, he said. He longed for a mother of his life. His mother rejected him as a child. But what was very interesting was when he was his soul was trying to come out of his body and cross over, he refused to go, even though who did they say met him? Crap, the Virgin Mother. I think that's what they said. Oh my gosh, y'all have got to check that channel out some more. Okay, the Virgin Mother was there. I may have that mixed up with somebody's mother. Virgin Mother, the Holy Mother, was there to meet him, but his mother was there too. And where he could never trust anything his mother said, he didn't want to go. So it was kind of like a back and forth thing with his soul coming in and out, not wanting to cross over. But finally he started trusting his mother because the Virgin Mother was there. Holy Mother. I guess it's the Holy Mother. Maybe it's not the Virgin Mother. I don't know. Y'all just have to check it out. Y'all know I get mixed up. And he finally went with her. And he crossed over, and he said he was very shocked because he thought he was going to go to hell. But he automatically had a review of his life. And see, when people, I guess when babies, I've got to go back and watch some more videos because I'm confused about the spiritual contract they were referring to. There's some kind of spiritual contract they were saying that you sign when you come, your spirit comes down on earth and you're reincarnated, right? So let's just say I also watched the Lacey Peterson Afterlife interview, Nicole Brown Simpson Afterlife interview. Oh my gosh, I've got to watch this channel. But anyways, let me get back to Charles. He had a review of his life. So do you know what his purpose in the afterlife is? Watching over children. That's what was being said through the medium in the interview. See, the channel, no, White Lightning. I've not got to see that, White Lightning, but if you have a link where I can watch that free, please drop it below. It is called Channeling Erik, E-R-I-K. This lady is an MD. Her son, Erik, committed suicide when he was 18 years old. She didn't believe in this stuff, I don't think. He started visiting family and friends and certain mediums. And now Erik can bring spirits in for the medium, such as Charles Manson or, Hey, Herbie. Yes, Channeling Erik. Joelle, you're welcome, honey. Hey, Joe. Well, we do true crime on this channel, Joelle, and we just have like chit chat about paranormal stuff, and sometimes just you know, I just run my mouth and get off topic. Welcome. Yeah, she's a professional paranormal. Okay. Hey, Olivia. Also, Maggie. Didn't see y'all. Sent you a message this morning. Also, Maggie. I believe I did. Yeah. Hey, Blue Topaz. Oh my God. Where have you been? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they said anything about that. Manson said because that he was never loved. I'll have to go back and watch it and I'll get back to you on that because sometimes I watch stuff and I forget because I watch so many episodes. But let me say what I was gonna say. Manson said because he was never loved and he was rejected as a child, um, that this is why that he formed this family. If he couldn't get people to love him, he was going to make them love him. He was going to be in control of them. And when he was asked, because Manson had stated before, um, I guess like he could float and he could do all these different things. And they asked him if he could really do those things because he would tell his family that, the followers. And he said no. He just told them whatever, you know. And he said that he was a master at manipulation. But he did take responsibility for the murders. And he said when he was here on earth, the one that bothered him the most was Sharon Tate because she had another life inside of her. Yes. And he also said for when he was little, he was made little and stuff, and people picked on him. And they asked him how many people that he had murdered. And he said 10 to 15. More like 15. But most of them, everybody knows about those murders. Oh, that's weird, White Lightning. Manson's last name, then backwards, son of man. Well, this is in an afterlife interview, Old Soul Maggie. I'm talking about the channel that's called Channeling Eric. And they do afterlife interviews using mediums. Oh my gosh, the one with Jesus was very, very interesting. Nicole Brown Simpson afterlife interview. Y'all have got to go watch that. She says that OJ really well. I'm gonna ruin it. I'm gonna ruin it. I was looking for Samara. I don't know. I was looking to see if they had the John Bonet afterlife thing, but I didn't see it. I might have missed it. He committed, okay, he was 20 when he committed suicide. I thought was very interesting. They said everyone has the ability to be a medium. It's inside of you. Um, but you just have to like embrace it. But you can't want to try to be a medium or whatever for to learn about your own dead ones, dead relatives. It don't work that way. Yes, I do, White Lightning. I believe in that. I believe in the afterlife. I have had paranormal experiences, and I know what I saw. See, White Lightning, I witnessed a suicide. My boyfriend committed suicide when I was 28 years old in front of me, shot himself. After that, I saw him in my bathroom one day when I was straightening my hair. Stone cold sober, too. It was in the morning time. I just got through doing my makeup, and my hair was long at the time. I felt somebody looking at me. I looked over. He was standing there. He looked normal, There was no blood or nothing, like that. He looked normal and he was just standing there looking at me. Thank you, Kay. Hi, water ski mom. You've been off the grid, haven't you, girl? I don't blame you. So my brother, he kept trying to say it was my imagination or I was hallucinating, but he saw him too. And my brother's home because he didn't die there. But him and I used to hang out there. There was a connection there. My brother took because I moved out and I still had like pictures and stuff up there of him. My brother took all his pictures and took to my mom's and stuff. I swear, it's the truth. And he started laying a Bible on his table and he got a pastor to come and bless the house. Thank you, Herbie. Thank you, Kay. Y'all check out True Crime Truth Finders channel and Herbie Herbs. She's got a good channel. Hey, Amanda Sue, I about missed you. Oh, I firmly believe in it. I have had dreams before, and I've done this since I was little. And then things would come true that I would dream, but it would be a little bit opposite. Say I was dreaming about myself, it would be someone else that I knew, you know. Thank you, One Love. You sub to Herbie. Yeah, True Crime Truth Finders. That's who I'm calling Kay. White Lightning, I have no idea. I mean, I knew like a little bit about what was going on, but I really don't want to discuss it here because I do not want in that. You know what I mean? And to be honest, I don't watch either channel. I haven't in a long time. Couple weeks. One night I was in there for like a second, Purple's channel, and then I was out. Yeah, I try not to get involved in their drama. I've had drama of my own, and I try to keep that off of my channel. Oh, thank you, One Love. Sonny, he was just outside the window a few minutes ago. And when I talk about Sonny for the new subscribers, it is a rooster. His name is Sonny Rooster. He's my neighbor's rooster. He had a bunch of hens. They all disappeared and the babies, and the rooster come and took up with me. Yes, White Lightning, drama free is the way to be. Hey, White Lightning, what do you think about that channel I saw you on? The Spawn Ranch Workers. Good channel? Bad channel? Yeah, Samara. I'm not into that. It's not healthy for me. I have PTSD, manic depression, and I cannot deal with that crap. It really affects me. Too much Manson? So let me ask you a question. Are they Manson family followers? Hey, Mel Mel, it's all right. I get really, well, y'all know what bad anxiety I had a while back. So, yeah. Okay. I got you, White Lightning. Yeah. Well, I watched one of his videos and he said that they were not followers, but they didn't agree with what Manson was charged with. Sympathizers. Okay. Hey, Shug. Shug, I don't know if I was just looking through my community settings in my super chats, and I don't know if I saw your super chat or said thank you, but thank you. I think that would have been yesterday, maybe the day before. I don't know. But I was like, gosh, I hope I didn't miss that and not say thank you. It's not interesting for me either, Maggie. Um, at first, when I first got on YouTube, months and months and months ago, yeah, but not anymore. It just went on and on and on and on and on and on. Like, get over it, you know? Oh, thank you, Shug. I'm sorry. I don't know how I missed that. Lady, please don't do that. Oh my goodness, these dogs drive me crazy. Let me get her. Lost my earbud. Lady, don't do that. These stinking dogs make me carry their food to them, right? Then they get on my bed and try to cover it up. Gosh, my hair looks terrible today. Oh, thank you, Water Ski Mom. I got 4 of the stinking dogs. Not 4 Yorkies, but I got a Beagle, which is her name's Skylar. Then we got Ladybug, Beagle, Border Collie. And we got Smokey, Schnauzer, and Chloe, the Yorkie. Joelle, I've missed what you said, sweetie. Amy Billing story? Oh, no, I've not heard that. I read the book Without a Trace the other day. Great stuff. Oh, really? That's right, Maggie. That's right. I'm going to write that name down and check it out. I made a post yesterday asking for what kind of cases y'all want to talk about. And I got a couple of responses. The Delphi murders, I got my sticky note up here. The Delphi murders, Timothy Witsey and Mark Kilroy. And I'm going to write this name down. Hi, Josette. Oh, Mel Mel has if you like to laugh, Mel Mel has a good channel. Y'all should check out. Christina64. Hey, honey, I didn't see you. Just missed Shug's comment. Oh, Shugs, tell me about it, girl. I can't go to the bathroom without taking mine either. Oh, yeah, let me get back to the Manson stuff. Let me see what else Manson was saying in the Afterlife interview. Oh, he said that he hated women because of his mother when he was here on earth because of the way that she treated him. Um, he never could trust her. And I heard him say that in interviews. So I found that very interesting when he said he was, his soul was trying to come out of his body, but he was fighting and he'd come back because his mother was there. And so if the Holy Mother hadn't have been there, he wouldn't have crossed over. Hold on, guys. Let me go tell my hubby goodbye. He's leaving. Oh, okay, guys. Sorry. I just want to tell him bye because he's going to the next state over, and anything could happen. So I wanted to say bye or see you later. He better be bringing me back a Rooster T-shirt. Kathleen Maddox, Maddox, I guess. My favorite interview of Charles Manson is an older interview. Gosh, I cannot think of the person that interviewed him. Ronald Reagan Jr. That's my favorite. What's wrong, Josette? Let's see her. Let's see. I must have missed what Josette said earlier. All I see is thank you. I cry every day. Something. Oh, Josette, I'm so sorry. Pray for you, girl. White lightning, is that really wrong? I was sitting there. I mean, I know this is going to sound dumb, but is that Ronald Reagan's son? That's what I was sitting there trying to figure out when I was watching the interview. Just say it. I'm going to write your name down and say a prayer for you. It is? Okay. I thought it was white lightning. I didn't know. Thank you, Herbie. I don't know. I was trying to scroll back up, hey, Pamela, and see what just said. I think she has lost someone. What? White lightning? The gun in the murders, the Manson murders, was Ronald Reagan Sr.'s gun? Are you serious? I have got to write that down. I'm going to look this up. What's the best book to read, White Lightning, about Manson? White Lightning is someone I met on another channel the other day, but actually, I think that we may have run across each other on Brian St. John's channel before. I have to write everything down or I forget it. So, I'll give you what my real thoughts are on the Channeling Eric channel. Just a second. I'm always missing stuff in the chat. Oh, just said, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear about your daughter. The Family by Ed Sanders. White Lightning. Remember the other day when I told you all that I was in a chat and they thought I was a troll? And I wrote in the chat, like, I'm a real woman, seriously, LOL. And they played me a song. White Lightning was in that chat. And it was the Spawn Ranch workers. Oh, really? Archive.org? Thank you. You remember that White Lightning? I was sitting there laughing when he said that, but I was also sitting there thinking, damn, dude, you're a little mean, you know? Yeah, I knew that. I figured that he had got a lot of trolls. Uh, and that's why I also typed in the chat. I was like, I got my own channel. That way he could go look real quick. He is mean. I thought that was kind of mean, but he kind of thought my comment was funny. So he dedicated me that song and played it. But I have been told to stay off that channel by people. Not told, but warned. I basically just found that channel because I was looking for information on Jason Freeman, who is claiming that he's Charles Manson's grandson. CC brings up valid points all the time about Darren. Oh, are you talking about Routier? I don't know. He was like, "Where do y'all come up with these names from?" When I was in that chat, Shug, and I was like, "Crime and coffee." I didn't know. Like, I'd never been accused of being a troll before. Guys, what are you chewing up? Goodness gracious! This damn dogs drive me crazy. Yeah, she is okay, Meow Meow. I guess because Shook, they get I'd never been on their chat before, I guess, and I guess they get like a lot of trolls because they are Manson sympathizers, and most of the titles here I saw on his live streams is calling out Jason Freeman, Manson's grandson, or supposed to be grandson. Spawned ranch workers. Just said, I am so sorry about your daughter. God love your heart. Oh, is that her picture? Oh, bless your heart. Well, I'll say a prayer for you, honey. I know it has to be hard. Gosh, I can't even imagine. Hearts to you, sweetie. Skylar, calm down. I mean, let me get back on track here. Ain't saying, didn't see you. Hope you're having a good morning. Just saying, I'm so sorry. Here I am talking about Mansons, and here your heart's breaking. I'm sorry. I feel like crap. No, White Lightning, I didn't see that. I would have loved it. Well, I'm glad somebody finally agrees with me. Well, I've had others agree with me, but that Darren, that husband of hers, or ex-husband, he acted very, which I know at the graveside. Okay, I know the media had done been attacking him, so maybe that's why he could have been defensive. But to me, he was trying to convince everyone that they were great parents, and he acted just as weird as her at the grave. About the only difference is he didn't have the silly string in his hand. He said some very strange things himself. San has a great channel, guys. I just saw someone say they subbed to her. He is shady as crap. What gets me is after Darley was convicted, he took a lie detector test, and they asked him if he knew anything about who did that to his children, and he failed. I don't know the exact question they asked him, but he failed miserably, and her lie detector was inconclusive. I have my own theory going now. I probably will not say it on here about what I think about that. I know. I'm having a hard time believing that she did that because White Lightning, because I'm a mother myself. Just say it counts for the interaction and distraction. Okay. Yeah, well, maybe we shouldn't maybe shouldn't mention right now about her daughter. Because she's having a hard time. Just let her get her mind off of it, everybody. I know everybody's just trying to be supportive and stuff. Hey, Christina64. You're welcome, Gisette. You're very welcome, sweetie. Sometimes talking makes things worse. I know it does for me. Tomorrow thinks Darley did it. Skylar, let me go let the dog out. Y'all can still hear me. I just can't see the chat. Come on. Go outside. For the newcomers, the dog cries all the time. Get in here. Come on. You're going out. Sorry, guys. So sorry. Been interrupted so many times. I'm usually not. We usually don't get interrupted this much. I know White Lightning. See, and he was looking for someone to rob that house. Now, I have a couple different theories. I'm just going to say it. I really don't care. I mean, it's just a theory. Either he walked down there and caught her murdering those kids, and he helped her stage it and cut her own neck, or there was an intruder. He set it up. They picked it up because that DNA stuff, that Tom Bevel, where he had been wrong in other cases. This is what I believe, because he had been wrong in other cases. He's a blood splatter analysis guy, expert. So I think that's why um, they picked up her case. You think that Darren did it, Shug? You think Darren helped her? White Lightning? Very good point. Very good point. Oh, yeah, I heard something about that, White Lightning, but I never could find a good video of the 911 call where I could hear clearly what was going on in the background. Now, I did hear one on the Save Darley Routier, I think that's what his name is, channel. Stephanie had, and I could only hear the cop that first arrived in the background. Yeah, Joelle, gosh, I have a really hard time with the cases that involve the kids. Yeah. I have the autopsy downloaded right here of one of the boys and only looked at a little bit of it. There was no pictures. I don't want to see pictures. Yeah, well, according to them, Maggie, there was more to it than just the silly string. The authorities, there was blood evidence. Well, the silly string, it didn't, it didn't look good on her. Gosh, guys, hold on. Gosh, they're getting so annoying. Hush, guys. Hush. What is going on? I bet you might have to go so far after this is over with. Oh my goodness. Shut up, Chloe. I've got a problem with the neighbors, y'all. She will not watch her damn kid. It makes me so mad. I have to stand out there, guard my dogs like a hawk because her little mean kid comes over here and hits them, fires guns at them, fake guns. Not only that, the kid's 5 years old. He's out there all the time by himself. And then I have to feel like I'm responsible to watch him. Oh, those little dogs in there, they are terrible for barking. Now, my big dogs, they do bark at that kid because they don't. It's not that they don't like him. Skylar likes everybody, the beagle, but Lady doesn't like it. And she usually likes kids. And it's because he comes over here and tries to hit her with sticks when I put her out on her little cable. I know, White Lightning. I know. For a while, I thought she was innocent. I go back and forth. You can watch my videos and tell that I do. Sometimes I think she's innocent. For a while, when I first started looking into the case, I thought she did it, and then I thought she didn't. But those two in that house that night know what happened. Those two. Yeah, he is a brat. I hate to say that about somebody's kid. Oh, yeah. His dad called here the other night. Remember, I told y'all that I knew his dad? He called here the other night because he knows my hubby and was asking if that little boy played outside by himself, and he told him the truth. Maybe Topaz. I can't figure her out either. You know, I just can't. Sometimes I feel like she could have been set up, and then other times, I don't know. These headphones will not stay on my little earbuds. So, um, I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I think Darren. I definitely feel with all my heart that Darren knows what happened. There's just something inside of me that tells me that. I don't care what anybody else says or how long they've been looking at the case, and I've not read like the court transcripts and stuff, but that's my opinion based on watching him and his actions and his expressions. And, you know, the more I dig into it, look into it, the more I'm convinced of he's weird. There's something shady. Well, that's what I started thinking. I had her, her friends on here and her supporters, and they kept, and I've talked to them in private, and they keep saying the evidence will exonerate her. Well, wouldn't that have already happened? And why is it taking so long to analyze that fingerprint? They didn't know where that fingerprint came from. It was nobody in the family. Make sure my headphones are connected. I talked to Juror 13 this morning I just sent her a little prayers thing. I'll keep y'all updated on the baby. She's going to update me. White Lightning, do you think they'll execute her? Okay, so Suge, I brought that up to those ladies about the blood and stuff being cleaned up, and their answer to me, because there was blood that was cleaned up off that kitchen cabinet, and their answer to me was the scene was contaminated. Anybody could have done that, basically. I know that gets me too, saying there is a huge difference in the wounds. Those boys were butchered. Devin, the knife went all the way through him and hit the floor, chipped the floor, they said. And another thing, I saw on a channel that there was a painting, an expensive painting, moved off the wall put behind the sofa. Also heard the sofa was moved. You could tell by the marks in the carpet, but that could have happened like during a struggle or something. But it was like nobody wanted blood on that paintings the way they made it out to be. And this was a lawyer who was just analyzing the case and giving his opinion. His name is Richard something. Oh my gosh, just that 45 miles from Huntsville. Why didn't you take him down? Well, I don't know. Honestly, something tells me that he covered for her. Yeah. Yeah, the pictures are horrendous. I have glanced at the pictures of one of the boys. They are awful, the wounds. It's just like there's so much difference between the way she was attacked and the way the boys, or the way she says she was attacked. Now, it wouldn't be hard to cut okay, I'm right handed and can cut my neck from either side. Just think about that. That's not going to be hard to do. I think he helped her. I think he staged that. He covered for her. That's what I think. That's my opinion. If anybody gets mad at me, I can't help it. That's my opinion. That's what I think. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. Right. I mean, we all could be wrong. There could have been an intruder, but I don't know. Something just tells me, all I know is the guy knows more than what he says. I firmly believe that. Good morning, Ems. I hope you have a lovely Easter too. Hey, Katie. Yeah, Shug, that's a good point. Looks like if she was on death row, if he really did do that, she would have told on him. But um, I still think he helped her stage it. I think that Darren loved Darlie so much that's why he covered for her, even though those were his children. Most people wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. I'd be probably trying to kill that son of a gun or whoever hurt my kids. I know I would. Yeah, I don't agree with her being put to death because there's so many unanswered questions. I do agree with Topaz on that. I'd kill him too, just said. Set them all free. Now, I think she needs to be free, but I think they need to look further into this before they put someone to death because I'm a what if person. I like to think outside the box because it could be possible that we're all wrong. She's completely innocent and someone else did it. The thing that I think that the reason they need to look into it is because of the guy that did the DNA, the bloodstain analysis guy, Tom Bevel. He had been wrong in another case, and that guy actually got exonerated. Definitely the boys were the target. Now, why they only, if there was an intruder, why would you brutally murder two kids and stab them to death, but you don't stab the woman that's laying there on the couch to death? You just which they said she about bled out. Well, I agree, Topaz. I no, she should not be released, but with all these unanswered questions, she shouldn't be on death row. I mean, I don't think they should execute her until they relook at the DNA evidence and things. It is so confusing. Now, let's not get in an argument or anything in the chat about it because we all got different opinions. Y'all know me, I go back and forth with it. I just think shouldn't execute someone if there's so many doubts about the forensics and things. That's what I think too, Kim. I'm not saying let her out because I'm going to tell you, I'm not too sure she's innocent, to be honest. But I do have doubts like everyone else because of the DNA and stuff evidence. And because Darren failed that lie detector test. That really gets me. Why did he fail that lie detector test? Now, I know they're inadmissible in a court of law, and sometimes they can be wrong. They can read wrong if you take medication, like Xanax or something like that. No, I don't think so. It's just the Innocence Project or someone that's involved with the Innocence Project. Brian St. John left me a comment and said that it's someone involved with it that is looking into her case. As far as I know, the authorities are not, the police. Yeah, how did that sock get where it was at? It's a good question. Hey, Christina, are you leaving? Thank you, Christina. You have a blessed day too. A happy Easter. If I missed any of your comments, I'm sorry. Exactly, Gisette. Why did he fail that lie detector test? He has to know something or he was involved. Yeah. So I know. That's why I think they should look at the DNA again, Kim Smith. Technology, this what happened in 96, 97. Yeah, just said you and Christina, maybe I could talk outside of YouTube because y'all have both been through the same thing, basically. Well, that's a good theory, Shug. Lightning says Darley doesn't deserve freedom. Darley's not going to be free. I mean, I hate to say that. She's never getting out. Now, they may redo her sentence and give her life in prison, but I just don't think that she will ever see freedom. Yeah, she probably won't get another trial either. I mean, we think there's reasonable doubt with the DNA evidence, but I guess the law looks at it differently. And White Lightning, you have to remember, Blue Topaz is from another country. She's not from the United States, so she don't know all the laws and everything, but she does know about this case. No, I have no legal background. No, I'm an amateur White Lightning. You're fine. You're fine. You seem to know a lot about this case. See, I don't. I know a little, you know, but not like you and Brian and everybody knows. Yeah, and the facts are, okay, we used to have Darren, Darley's new boyfriend, who happens to be going by the name Darren, on the channel till I blocked him because he's full of it. Full of it. That's all I will say. He's full of it. And he used to tell me, "Oh, you can't go by the forensics file episode. It's made to it. That's what that show does, is make people look guilty." But no, they weren't trying to make her look guilty. They just gave the facts of the forensics. You know. Yes, Samara. Back when I first started my channel, he actually went on Brian St. John's channel. But I know when I was told about him, straight from her friends. Okay, White Lightning, Blue Topaz, Truce. Y'all could have different opinions. You don't have to debate each other. It's all right. Darren Darren Routier is remarried, but there was a guy that used to come on the channel named Darren, also, that was dating her. Uh, I was told by the girls that came on my live stream with me, who are friends and supporters and visit her in prison, they had never been told by her that Darren was her boyfriend or her fiance. I at first thought that he was telling me the truth because he did have pictures with Darley's mom and stuff, but he does live by there and he is a supporter. They told me they could not confirm or deny it, but Darley's never told her friends and family that. He just has Drake, Darley's baby. Oh, bye, White Lightning. I'm sorry you got upset. Sorry, Topaz, you too, honey. Well, I was just told that he was a supporter. He did write her in prison, and I think he visited her one time. Actually, I caught him in a couple of lies, to be honest. He came in here one time, and Sam can back me up on this, and said he is coming back from visiting Darley. But you know what? There was no visitation that day because we looked into it. Yeah. So he actually sent me a pretty nasty email because I was asking. That's how I met her friends, by reaching out to him and asking about him. And he was like, "Well, you want to be YouTuber? I could have took you along for the ride." So, and I sent that email to her friends, and Darley has seen that email. So that right there, he was just out for fame, riding on Darley's coattail of kids that's been murdered. Yeah, he totally fooled me. I felt like a fool. Hey, Vern, this Darley case can get people, you know, hated. We just don't debate on this, on this channel. We all just give our opinions, and we don't, if somebody's got an opinion we don't agree with, we don't address it. We don't debate. Yeah, well, and he's got a lot of good information on this, and it just gets heated sometimes. I'm sorry to all. Well, yeah, Vern. Well, that's true. We're just, I'm new to this case. I've just been into it a few months, and um, kind of get conflicted about it, how I feel about it. Let me go get the dog, guys. I'll be right back. I've got to get off here in a second, anyway. The dogs are active today. They never do this. They're usually pretty. They're usually pretty chill when I'm doing my live stream, but today they're not, and it's because my hubby left and stuff. I'd be darned if I let anybody fake slit my neck either. Darren, her husband, Darren, at the time, he knows more than what he says. I'll always be convinced of that. Yeah, Vern, there's a lot of conspiracy theories. Right, Mary, quite contrary. Hey, Rosalie. Mary's mother watches with her. What about the Kelsey Barrett case? Boy, that's tragic. I don't think they're going to find her. I'm not too sure. I trust everything that Crystal Kenny says, anyways. Um, I'm sure that she was telling the truth about cleaning up the crime scene and Patrick trying to get her to murder Kelsey before. I'm sure she was telling the truth about that. But as far as where he put the body, I don't know. I've never saw that, Vern, the video of her singing. See, Vern, I think that Darren acted just as weird as she did at the cemetery during that interview. And I have said this before. Maybe he felt attacked by the news media, but he just came off as trying to be very convincing that they were good parents. But like I said, it could have been because the media was attacking them. Oh, really, Bird? That's my dad's name too, by the way. Vern. Vernon. His name's Vernon, actually. I like to hear other people's opinions too. We don't argue about opinions on here. Some people think Darley's guilty, some don't. We all just give our opinions and we don't debate or argue. I'm not a good debater. I think they have a suspect in mind, Little Queen, with the Delphi murders. Oh, Bart, she butchered that song, no pun intended. Yeah, I think she did. I've not heard that. I'm going to have to check into that. The Delphi murders, I think they have a suspect in mind. Actually, saying Shirley suggested when I asked what cases y'all want to talk about, that was what she said. And I started looking into it a little bit more. I know a little bit about it, but not enough to really carry on a really good conversation about it right now. Maybe we'll try to talk about that in the morning and Monday or Monday 1 because they're going to release information Monday. Yeah. See, yeah, one love. Others' opinions makes me think, wow, I didn't think about it that way. I hate people got upset in the chat this morning over uh, discussing Darley. The Delphi murders, I think that guy that they took the picture of, the girls did that day with their phone, snapped it real quick. It's kind of blurry. I've got it downloaded to the Chromebook because I was looking into this yesterday. I think that that guy did something to him. Definitely. I mean, it could have been a coincidence, but I don't think so. I don't know, Vern. I don't know. I wonder what excuse that will be. Vern, what gets me? Okay. She's been in prison on death row for 20 years. Why haven't they ran that print before now? Like, what's the reason behind that? I really couldn't get a clear answer about that when I had her supporters on here. Vern, I also had Brown St. John on here too, which is a non-supporter. If you'd like to come on and tell us all about the case one night, let me know. I'd be more than happy to let you. You don't have to turn your camera on. You can turn it off. We'll use Google Hangouts or Zoom. I want to find out how to use Zoom to stream my YouTube. That way that y'all can call in when we're discussing these cases and give y'all's opinions. Oh, so it takes a long, long time. Well, I firmly believe that she won't be released from prison. Now, I could be wrong, but I just don't think she ever will. Unless there's just someone that comes up one day and confesses to the murders. So Mel Mel says that she read the fingerprint was smudged. Oh, really, little Quay? Oh, you're talking about the Delphi murders. Wow. Oh, right, Martin. Burn, you know a lot about this case, don't you? Good point, Mary Quite Contrary. Yeah, have you researched a lot on Darley Vern? Yeah, I like to watch her and really get up there and look at her facial expressions and try to read her. And she does try to portray herself as very passive and meek, you know. But is that all an act? Maybe, maybe. Always me, me, me. Yeah. They said that she was very materialistic, all about her looks and stuff too, into herself. Yeah, everybody's allowed their own opinion, Topaz. I mean, we don't have to agree with each other because we're not doing a debate. Everybody can have their opinion. Let's not attack each other or try to argue with each other about opinions. We'll have a debate for that. I don't know if that's normal or not. I mean, I'm not like that. I mean, I care if I look all right, put together, but I feel like beauty and things comes from the inside and materialistic things don't matter to me. I mean, everybody's different. Well, Vern, I know what you're saying. Yeah, debates are a formal setting, and I'm not a good debater. I'm not a good debater at all. I just like looking at everybody's opinion in the chat. It makes me really think. Okay, Skylar, I'm gonna get off here. My dogs want me off here. So I'm gonna go fix me something to eat real quick. Again, I'm sorry, Blue Topaz and White Lightning. Things got a little bit heated. I'm sorry. Let's try not to do that in the chat. Oh, really, Mary? Quite contrary. Wow. Hey, Artria. Hey, sweetie. I've missed you. I'm getting ready to get off here. I'm going to keep searching for the truth on that one, too, Vern. I really think that Darren covered for her. That's my opinion. Guys, you're getting all my stuff mixed up here. Goodness gracious. I apologize. My dogs is interrupted so much this morning. They usually don't do that. I mean, they interrupt sometimes, but anyway. Catch me on. Yeah, I'm an early bird. I am. Oh, really, Little Queen? Very, very interesting. Oh, thanks, Vern. Thanks so much. You'll have to come on here one, and maybe, I mean, if you want to, and give us your thoughts and what you know about the Darley case. Maybe I can get Mary quite contrary or someone else too. Anyways, bye, everybody. I love y'all. Peace. Be kind. Happy Easter. I'll probably pop in the morning, do a live stream, and we'll talk. Thanks, Vern. I'm glad to have you in the chat. I love everybody's comments. Thank you, Topaz. Love you, just say it. Pray. I'll say a prayer for you, girl. And y'all remember your 13th grandbaby. She's got that lymphatic malformation. Y'all have to look at my community post. Her poor little throat. She can't breathe. Yeah. But anyways, I love y'all. Peace. Group hug before I end.